Sister Act 2 emerges as an American musical comedy cinematic creation grounded in the life of Iris Stevenson, the choir instructor at Crenshaw High School, and features Whoopi Goldberg in a starring role. The direction of the film was overseen by Bill Duke, and it was brought to audiences by Touchstone Pictures. Serving as a sequel to the prosperous 1992 film Sister Act, the second installment didn't attain the same level of success as its predecessor. Despite this, during its time, Sister Act 2 earned acclaim as one of the finest films. Evaluating the movie on the Rotten Tomatoes website yielded a rating of 3.5 out of 10. Whoopi Goldberg's performance garnered her a nomination for an MTV Movie Award in the category of Best Comedy Performance. Over the years, Sister Act 2 has sustained its status as one of the premier comedy films of its era. In the realm of television, Sister Act 2 featured a diverse cast. In this video, we will showcase some of the cast members who have since passed away in real life. On our channel, we regularly present such videos. Don't forget to show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing for more content. Barnard Hughes. Barnard Hughes took on the role of Father Maurice, portraying a character who, despite his incompetence, remained a dedicated supporter of the church in the movie. Despite such commitment to the film, Hughes passed away from natural causes on July 11, 2006, just 5 days before celebrating his 91st birthday. Born in Bedford Hills, New York, Hughes was the offspring of Irish immigrants Owen Hughes and Marcella Madge. He attended LaSalle Academy and Manhattan College in New York City, also serving in the United States Army during World War II. Hughes tied the knot with actress Helen Stenborg on April 19, 1950, and their marriage endured until his demise. The couple exchanged vows at the Church of the Transfiguration, Episcopal, Manhattan, in New York City. They had 2 offspring, Doug Hughes, a theater director, and Laura, a daughter. In a conversation with Dick Cavett on his show, Hughes shared that his inspiration stemmed from witnessing actor Dennis King's portrayal of Richard II on Broadway in the play Richard of Bordeaux by Gordon Daviot, Elizabeth McIntosh. Advised by a numerologist, Hughes altered the E in his first name to an A to enhance his acting career. Throughout high school and college, Hughes held various odd jobs, including working as a dock worker and a Macy's salesman. Following a friend's suggestion, he auditioned for the Shakespeare Fellowship Repertory Company in New York City and ended up joining the company for a 2-year stint. Hughes made appearances on television in series such as Naked City, The Secret Storm, Dark Shadows, Love Story, Blossom, and Homicide, Life on the Street. In 1973, he played a significant role on All in the Family as Father John Majeski, a Roman Catholic priest engaged in battles with Archie Bunker, and won an Emmy for his portrayal of a senile judge on Lou Grant. Additionally, Hughes featured in 3 episodes of The Bob Newhart Show as Dr. Robert Hartley's father. He assumed central roles in 3 sitcoms: Doc, where he portrayed a physician; Mr. Merlin, where he took on the character of Merlin, a magician mentoring a 20th century teenager; and The Kavanaughs, co-starring Christine Ebersole, in which he played the family patriarch, with Art Carney as his brother and Glynis Johns making guest appearances. In one episode of the latter series, Hughes performed Danny Boy. He also made a memorable appearance as the King, with Jim Dale as the Duke, in the PBS miniseries Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Mary Wicks. Mary Wicks took on the role of Sister Mary Lazarus in Sister Act 2, leading the St. Catherine Choir. In the final years of her life, Wicks faced multiple health issues that eventually led to her hospitalization. During her hospital stay, she suffered a fall resulting in a broken hip, necessitating surgery. Tragically, complications following the surgery led to her passing on October 22, 1995, at the age of 85, at the UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles. Wickes made her initial appearance on Broadway in Mark Connelly's production of The Farmer Takes a Wife in 1934, sharing the stage with Henry Fonda. She entered the film industry in the late 1930s and was a member of Orson Welles' troupe on his radio drama, The Mercury Theater on the Air. Additionally, she featured in Welles's film Too Much Johnson, 1938. A noteworthy early film role was in The Man Who Came to Dinner, 1942, reprising her stage character Nurse Preen. In 1942, she played a substantial role in the Abbott and Costello comedy Who Done It. Throughout the next decade, she continued to play supporting roles in films, often portraying wisecracking characters. A notable example was her deadpan portrayal of the beleaguered housekeeper in the Doris Day films On Moonlight Bay and By the Light of the Silvery Moon, a character she reprised in the holiday classic White Christmas, 1954, starring Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Ellen. She took on similar roles in two later movies with Rosalind Russell in the 1960s. The Trouble with Angels and Where Angels Go, Trouble Follows. Her final cinematic contribution was as the voice of Laverne in Disney's animated feature The Hunchback of Notre Dame, released posthumously in 1996. Wickes had completed only one voice recording session for the film before her demise. Jane Withers stepped in to complete the character's remaining 6 lines of dialogue. She was laid to rest alongside her parents at the Shiloh Valley Cemetery in Shiloh, Illinois. Posthumously, Wickes received induction into the St. Louis Walk of Fame in 2004. Wickes bequeathed a substantial estate and dedicated $2 million in memory of her parents. This led to the establishment of the Isabella and Frank Wickenhauser Memorial Library Fund for Television, Film, and Theater Arts at Washington University in St. Louis. Wickes remained a lifelong supporter of the Republican Party. James Coburn. James Coburn took on the role of Mr. Crisp in the film. Coburn passed away due to a heart attack at his residence in Beverly Hills on November 18, 2002, at the age of 74. His spouse, Paula, mentioned that he passed away in her embrace while they were enjoying music together. James Harrison Coburn III entered the world in Laurel, Nebraska on August 31, 1928, as the offspring of James Harrison Coburn II and Mylette S. Coburn. His father and namesake had Scots-Irish roots, and his mother was a Swedish immigrant. The Great Depression led to the demise of his father's garage business in Laurel. Coburn grew up in Compton, California, where he attended Compton Junior College. Coburn started to slide down the credit list, securing the 3rd spot in writer-director Richard Brooks's movie Bite the Bullet, 1975, trailing behind Gene Hackman and Candice Bergen. He co-starred with Charles Bronson in Hard Times, 1975, the directorial debut of Walter Hill, although it was primarily Bronson's film. Nevertheless, the movie gained popularity. By 1981, Coburn predominantly transitioned into supporting roles, including the roles of villains in both High Risk, 1981, and Looker, 1981. He hosted a horror anthology TV series called Dark Room in 1981 and 1982. According to Mr. T, Coburn was initially set to portray the Hannibal character in the successful TV series The A-Team. But NBC had a change of heart and went with George Peppard. Coburn actively supported Walter Mondale's campaign during the 1984 presidential election. He also depicted Dwight Owen Barnes in the PC video game CEO, a spin-off developed by ArtDink from its A-Train series. Coburn experienced 2 marriages. His first union was with Beverly Kelly in 1959, resulting in 2 children. The couple ended their marriage in 1979 after 2 decades together. Later, he wedded actress Paula Murad Coburn on October 22, 1993, in Versailles, France, and they remained married until Coburn's passing in 2002. Together, they established the James and Paula Coburn Foundation, a charitable organization. Coburn, a martial arts enthusiast, shared a friendship with fellow actor Bruce Lee. After Lee's premature death, Coburn served as one of the pallbearers at the funeral on July 25, 1973. Michael Jeter. Jeter assumed the character of the groovy Father Ignatius, serving as a math instructor at the Academy during the filming of Sister Act 2. On March 30, 2003, Blue discovered Jeter deceased at his residence in Hollywood Hills, California. At the age of 50, Jeter's passing was attributed to complications arising after an epileptic episode, as reported by Blue. Born on August 26, 1952, in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Jeter was the offspring of Virginia, a homemaker, and William Claude Jeter, a dentist. Jeter had a sibling, William, and 4 sisters named Virginia, Amanda, Emily, and Lori. While enrolled at Memphis State University, Jeter shifted his focus from medicine to acting, engaging in various plays and musicals at the Circuit Theater and its affiliated venue, the Playhouse on the Square, located in Midtown Memphis, marked the beginning of his theatrical journey. He departed Memphis to advance his stage career in Baltimore, Maryland. Jeter's distinctive forlorn appearance, remarkable flexibility, and exuberance caught the attention of Tommy Tune, leading to his casting in the off-Broadway production Cloud 9 in 1981. His repertoire often featured portrayals of eccentric, pretentious, or timid characters, notable in works like The Fisher King, Waterworld, Fear and Loathing, in Las Vegas, The Green Mile, and Drop Zone. Periodically, Jeter deviated from his usual character types to tackle more diverse roles, exemplified in performances in Jurassic Park 3, Air Bud, and Open Range. Jeter is most renowned for his portrayal of convicted felon Edouard Delacroix in The Green Mile, a role that earned him a Screen Actors Guild Award nomination alongside the rest of the cast. In 1990, Jeter secured a Tony Award for his outstanding performance in the Broadway musical Grand Hotel. His accolades also included an Emmy Award in 1992 for his depiction of math teacher and assistant football coach Herman Stiles in the television sitcom Evening Shade. Additionally, he received recognition with an Outer Critics Circle Award, Drama Desk Award, and the Clarence Derwent Prize. Jeter, openly gay, formed a lasting partnership with Sean Blue in 1995, and they remained together until Jeter's demise in 2003. Jeter, who was HIV positive, disclosed his diagnosis during a 1997 interview on Entertainment Tonight. Despite this, he maintained good health for an extended period. While accepting his 1990 Tony, Jeter also disclosed his successful recovery from substance abuse. Robert Pastorelli. Robert Pastorelli, recognized by fans as Joey Bustamante from Sister Act 2, has sadly passed away in reality. Pastorelli was discovered deceased at his Hollywood Hills residence on March 8, 2004, at the age of 49, succumbing to a narcotics overdose. Hailing from New Brunswick, New Jersey, Pastorelli was the offspring of Lado Pastorelli, an insurance salesman, and Dorothy, an artist. His sister, Gwen Pastorelli, is an opera singer and real estate agent. Initiated into the acting realm through New York City theater in the late 1970s, he pursued studies at the New York Academy of Theatrical Arts and the Actors Studio, financially supporting himself by working as a bartender. In 1977, he marked his stage debut in a production of Rebel Without a Cause and later performed in productions of The Rainmaker and Death of a Salesman. In 2002, he furthered his career with a performance at London's South Bank Theatre in A Streetcar Named Desire. Pastorelli faced public expressions of sympathy within Hollywood and from the Los Angeles media after being cleared of responsibility for Charamon Jonovich's death. Despite this, his career witnessed a noticeable decline. He made appearances in 2 additional cinema productions with minor roles in the early 2000s, along with some lesser supporting roles in television productions. In 1982, Pastorelli journeyed west to Los Angeles in pursuit of opportunities in Hollywood. After spending the early 1980s in television bit-part roles, he found success playing streetwise characters, featuring in supporting roles in the cinema films Outrageous Fortune, 1987, and Beverly Hills Cop 2, 1987. Dances with Wolves, 1990, marked his first significant cinematic role. His breakthrough in television came with the gruff yet lovable house painter Eldon Bernecki on the hit series Murphy Brown, where he remained for 7 seasons, from 1988 to 1994. Building a friendship with Glenn Close towards the end of his career, Pastorelli appeared alongside her in the television films The Ballad of Lucy Whipple and in South Pacific in 2001. In 2002, they reunited at London's Royal National Theatre in a performance of Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire. Pastorelli co-founded the Garden State Film Festival in 2002. His posthumous final screen appearance was in the film Be Cool, 2005. Pastorelli was a father to 2 daughters, Gianna Lee Pastorelli, born February 6, 1998, with Charamon Jonovich, and Giannina Marie Pastorelli, born March 6, 2000, with his then-girlfriend Jaleh Carter. Carmen Zapata. Carmen Zapata portrayed the role of choir nun in the film. Zapata passed away in Los Angeles, California on January 5, 2014, due to heart disease. She reached the age of 86, making her debut on Broadway as part of the chorus in Oklahoma. In 1946, Zapata had a prolific career, featuring in over 300 films and shows. Her diverse credits include appearances in Batman, the animated series Married, with Children, Sister Act, and her role as Carmen Castillo in Santa Barbara. One of her lengthiest roles was on the bilingual children's program Villa Alegre, where she portrayed the lead character Doña Luz for 9 years. In 1972, Zapata co-established the Screen Actors Guild Ethnic Minority Committee alongside actors Ricardo Montalban, Edith Diaz, and Henry Darrow. She was also among the founding members of the Hispanic Actors Organization Nosotros, initiated by Ricardo Montalban. In 1973, she co-founded the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts, BFA, with Cuban-born actress, playwright, and director Margarita Galban and award-winning set designer Estela Scarlata. Recognizing her contributions, Zapata received the Humanitarian Crystal Award from Women in Film in 1983. In 1997, she earned a Hispanic Heritage Lifetime Achievement Award, acknowledging her career in the arts and her dedication to the BFA. Zapata garnered 2 Emmy nominations during her career, one for Best Supporting Actress in a segment of Medical Center and another for her role in the film Carola. In 1981, Zapata was part of a group of distinguished Los Angeles women honored by the Young Women's Christian Association with the Silver Achievement Award. Throughout her lifetime, Zapata actively participated in charitable endeavors, serving on the boards of organizations such as the United Way, the Mexican American Opportunity Foundation, the KCET Community Advisory Board, the Boy Scouts of America, the National Conference of Christians and Jews, the National Repertory Theater Foundation, and the City of Los Angeles Mayor's Committee on the Arts, among others. She contributed her expertise as a panel member for the Expansion Arts Program of the National Endowment for the Arts, the Los Angeles Special Olympics Events Committee, and various other programs. Zapata, a devout Roman Catholic, aligned herself with the Democratic Party. Pat Crawford Brown. Pat Crawford Brown takes on the role of choir nun in both Sister Act 1 and 2. Brown resided at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills, California, where she passed away on July 2, 2019, just 3 days following her 90th birthday. On the small screen, she is widely recognized for portraying Ida Greenberg in Desperate Housewives, 2004-2007. Brown also held recurring positions on daytime soap operas General Hospital and Days of Our Lives. She graced the cast of feature films, including Sister Act and Sister Act 2, back in the habit. Hey folks, we've reached the end of today's video journey, and I hope you enjoyed the content as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Your support means the world to me, and if you found value or entertainment in what you just watched, don't forget to hit that like button below. It's a small gesture but goes a long way in supporting the channel. And hey, if you enjoyed today's video, why not share it with your friends or on your social media? Let's grow this community together and bring more like-minded individuals into the fold.